Beautiful.
Woo.
Thank God it's Friday. It's my wrap-up show today on Your View. I am Morayo Afolabi-Brown. As always, I have the lovely ladies of Your View. Miriam Nunga in the building. How you doing?
I'm fine. My God, what an entrance! And look at how beautiful you look.
Thank you.
I don't know.
Good to see you.
Anyway, for me, my mom arrived yesterday, and it's always good to have her. All of a sudden, my blood pressure just went down.
Because half of the news
so it's so good to have her.
Good. Fantastic.
You look so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thanks to Sophia and Lillian. Lillian got the material.
Okay.
And Sophia made it the outfit. Thank you so much, ladies, for being there for me. Alaja Nima Akasha Zabiri.
I'm going to miss that. It's going to have me like that. Hey, I can lift spirits. I've been dragging for the past 2 weeks, but whenever I hear that,
Good to have you. How are you?
I'm fine. Miss Governor Okwewolo's birthday today. So happy birthday to Senator Governor Okwewolo of Edo State. Monday, Okwewolo.
After you yabbed him the other day.
I'm still going to yab. So there's no. We know they fight. We are just doing our job. So
No hard feelings.
No hard feelings. He's 55, which is a bit young, so that's good. So we're going to be expecting youthful advancement, useful progress in Edo State.
Good. Amaka Fresh. Freshest of the freshest.
Hi, baby girl.
How you doing, darling?
You're dazzling. Yeah. You're giving. You are what you say you are.
It's called my wrap-up show. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday.
Happy birthday, mommy.
Yeah, she's going to be in her mid-70s. I don't want to say the age before she'll pass out. She's going to be in her mid-70s. Mommy, I love you so much. You're amazing. You're sweet.
Mommy, love you.
Thanks for giving me this, my nose. Thank you so much. I love you.
Ramatu, how you doing? Good to see you.
Lovely entrance.
Oh, thank you.
So lately I've been thinking, I was discussing with Nima, the makeup mom. I was telling her that I don't think I need a driver anymore. At least I've not been shouting. I've not been
calm, man.
I'm not going to mechanic.
Until enter traffic, you now gotta start dreaming of your driver.
I've just been enjoying it, and I'm like, are you sure I need a driver? But I know that I really need a driver.
Oh, you do. In this Lagos, you need a driver.
Honestly, because of the traffic.
So excited. As I said, I'm feeling good. I mean,
lovely.
This is usually not my style, but they insisted. Thanks to
I just
TVC.
like how Morayo said she wears something. She's like, it's not my style, but it's now your style.
But I must thank TVC dressed me up today.
Yeah.
Thank you to the CEO. Thank you. It was an initiative to get me somebody, a designer, to come dress me up. And thank you, Victoria. I really appreciate this. Means a lot to me. Please give a round of applause to my CEO. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, we'll look at the front pages of the paper. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Thanks for staying with us. We're going to start with The Nation. Ojulari, NNPCL boosts $500 million monthly two refineries operations. Police seal off Edo NLC Secretariat. The DSS files charges against 9 suspects over killings in Benue and Plateau State. I'm driving growth with foreign engagement, says Tinubu. Government panel to review post-2009 agreements with ASU. Ebonyi raises minimum wage to 90,000 naira monthly. NEC OK's 4-year medium-term development plan. And PDP win Obi with 2027 ticket, says Bala. Which story are we starting with?
Okay, should I start with the Edo NLC? So, Governor, we are still friends. But the nation has it that police operatives sealed up the Edo State Secretariat of the NLC, Nigerian Labour Congress, yesterday. This building is otherwise called the Adams Oshomole Labour House. And they also went and sealed the main gate of the University of Benin and beefed up a police presence in these two places. They said there were suspected thugs loitering at the secretariat, and a police armored personnel carrier was deployed to the secretariat. However, the NLC, the nation also has it that this was to bar inauguration of the caretaker committee of Edo NLC, but they went ahead to a different venue, which is the Benin City, another undisclosed venue in Benin City, and they swore in Professor Monday Igbafe as the new into office to head the NLC in Edo State. They are suspecting government prevention. Government is also suspecting that hoodlums are likely to take it over. Comrade Augustine Igbe from the Maritime Workers Union said that he was embarrassed when he was not allowed entry into the Edo Labour House. He said he felt embarrassed, and so now I hope this doesn't pitch NLC Edo unit against the government.
Okay, so we're happy for what the different state governors are doing in terms of the minimum wage.
Yes, so Ebonyi has joined the...
Let's clap for them, because that's so thoughtful.
See, these Eastern governors, they have my heart.
They have your heart, right?
They are doing very well.
Eastern governors. So the Ebonyi State Executive Council has approved an additional 20,000 increase in the minimum wage of state workers across all levels. Remember that last year he signed for them to increase to 75,000 naira. So now, with this additional 20,000, it's going to be 95,000 naira. So, Commissioner for Information, Iku Omebe, in a statement after the meeting on Thursday, said the increment is part of the Governor Francis's administration's effort to improve the welfare of civil and public servants. But that is only asking them for one thing: be dedicated in your job, add to the improvement of the states. That's what it's asking. Be dedicated to, make the states move forward. Yes.
Okay.
So I have the Group Chief Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, Bayo Ojulari. He met with the leadership of Pengasin on yesterday, and he said that the country lost between $300 million and $500 million while the Port Harcourt refinery was operating. He said that when he resumed, one of the first priorities he focused on was the refinery. But when he did a quick review to see how it could be quickly fixed. He said, but he noticed that they were pumping about 50,000 barrels of crude to go into the refinery. But what was coming out was less than 40% equivalent. That was, and for him, that was a major loss, and they couldn't continue to do that. So they're reviewing the refineries to see how they can make it more profitable sustainably for a long time. He said that, yes, a lot of people are upset, all those that their businesses depend on it. And of course, as we remember, Nigerians were quite excited about the news of the reopening of the Port Harcourt refinery, especially. But he said because of these losses, they have to sit down and find a more profitable way to run the refineries. He explained that because it's been moribund for quite a long time, that when you fix one thing, another thing breaks down, you fix another.
And they shouldn't have come out to us the last year.
Yes.
It looks like
the amount of money spent.
Management has changed hands, so now we're hearing from this management on what has happened.
Until the thing starts working, we don't even want to hear.
He says he's been getting death threats.
He should.
We're tired.
Okay, so I have the story from NEC. They said the National Economic Council has approved the Nigerian Medium-Term National Development Plan from 2026 to 2030 Renewed Hope Economic Development Plan. He said that this will succeed the current 2021 to 2025 framework, which expires in December. He's saying that's the Budget and Economic Planning Minister, that's Abubakar Bagudu. He said the renewed plan is anchored on Nigeria's 30-year agenda plan. They said the plan will accelerate job creation, improve human capital, expand sustainable infrastructure, enhance food security, and strengthen social protection. I'm hoping that this will work out.
Let's move on quickly now to the Punch. Tariff war, FG intervenes as states discuss rift deepens. FG defends passport price hike to 100,000 naira and 200,000 naira. FG also clash over 2021 agreement. NEC unveils roadmap for $1 trillion economy by 2030. Long-term neglect hindering refineries, reform states, and NPC. Awaiting trial inmates feeding gulps 14 billion naira in 8 months.
I have the story.
How 8,000 naira dispute led to Lagos market killing, says traders. INEC pushes back as opposition rejects Southwest voter figures. And FGI's 21% PDP boost with e-government bill. Please let's take that. That story.
The Nigerian Correctional Service has spent over 14 billion naira on feeding inmates awaiting trial, not proper inmates, the ones awaiting trial, between January and August of 2025 alone. They said an analysis of the inmate records obtained from the service showed that the population of individuals held without trial has steadily increased over the past 8 months. So in January, there was over 48,000. The number rose to over 52,000 by February, 53,000. You get the message. So every month there's been an increment. And as of August 25, a total of 53,114 individuals remain in custody without trial. And now, based on monthly averages, the inmate population during this period stood approximately 52,665. The federal government, under this particular administration, has raised the daily feeding allowance for each inmate from 750 naira to 1,125 naira per day. So between January 1st and August 25, a total of 237 days, they are giving you. So are you calculating it?
Yeah, I'm calculating already.
They have spent 59.2 million naira daily.
Wow.
To feed awaiting trial inmates. When multiplied, please continue calculating. When multiplied over 237-day period, the total cost amounted to approximately 4.04 billion. So what does this say? Calculators.
So what I did was that I divided the 14 billion by 54,000. Let me just approximately.
And I want the average to be 56.
So no,
I got 259, let's say 260,000 for 8 months. Divided now by 32,000 by 8 months, that's now 32,000 naira they're spending per day. Is that possible?
It's possible, very possible. It's very possible because the prison is not only of suspected criminals or criminals. It's also of workers.
Anyways,
and everybody.
But
they can review their crimes and release.
Let's go on a short break. We come back. We continue with our review. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Everybody will carry a calculator.
It's not mathing.
It's not mathing. Even myself.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Confidence.
Imagine a country with over 320 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person where they for street. That's now why we dey introduce to 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere,
it a joke for this
This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us. Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it locked.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Compound Wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here.
Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go here.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyinbo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
Thanks for staying with us. We're still reviewing the punch. Who has a story?
So I have a story on the passport increase. They said the Nigerian Immigration Service, that's NIS, has announced an upward review of fees for the Nigerian standard passports, and the rates are going to take effect on September 1st. They said the 32-page passport with 5-year validity will rise to 100,000, while a 64-page passport with 10-year validity will cost 200,000. They said that before, the price for the 32-year-old was 50,000. And the 64-page passport for 10 years was 100,000. But they said that the application fees for Nigerians in diaspora, it will still continue to remain the same. That they should continue to pay the $150 for a 32-page and the 5-year for a 5-year passport, and $230 for a 64-page 10-year passport. They said the service remains committed to balancing quality service delivery with the need to ensure passport services are accessible to all Nigerians.
Okay.
Thank you. According to the Punch, the Minister for Education and Dr. Tunja Lausa was addressing press, and he said that that ASU might have been mistaken. He said the 2021 agreement that was executed by the government, he needs to be honest. ASU might have an impression that they have an agreement with government. I'm quoting him now, so I don't summarize. Said ASU might have an agreement that they have an impression that they have an agreement with government, but there was no signed agreement with government. He said that what they have is only a proposal presented during negotiations. He said there was no signed agreement with the government, but ASU, they are good people. Polytechnic College of Education and non-academic staff, they are all good people. We now have a responsive government that is being led by President Tinubu, and you know that this president, once he makes a promise, he fulfills every single promise that he makes. Okay. He has mandated us to do the same. We will have a clean agreement, and that agreement is actionable.
Won't start all over again.
Unfair.
Exactly. Conversations already on the table.
And ASU has been advocating these same issues since that 2021 agreement that they signed with the previous government. Said, but we'll have a clean agreement, and the agreement that is actionable, where every content is actionable and implementable and in a sustainable manner. And he says that this agreement, the Minister for Education himself, the Minister for Labour, the Minister for Justice said all previous agreements that they signed with ASU, there was no Minister for Justice. So now the Minister for Justice will be seated and they will reach an agreement done in a constitutional manner. And I'm reading Namondi.
This is, we were all here.
The first paragraph says ASU knocks. Because really, if they catch him.
It's unfair.
So I have a follow-up story from yesterday about the killings at the Mandela's market. So there's more details coming up now that it wasn't a tribal fight or tribal war, that it was just a fight between two they call them also I hear people, 2 market hustlers. You know those boys in the market that will take you to someone's shop, then they will give a token. So they are taking someone. Both of them had said that they were the ones that brought the customer. They gave them 8,000 naira to share. Fight ensued. Then one of the guys stabbed the other person. The other person died. He now stabbed himself. Yes, and then he's been rushed to the hospital. They've arrested him at the hospital. So when they're treating him, when they discharge him, investigations continue. But the Mandela's traders now are saying that they don't want the Osahia people again because today, that the day they didn't come, there's now peace. So they want to stop.
We don't really need them.
They want to stop all those market hustlers now because it's causing a lot of problem. And they didn't have any tribal word. Nobody has problem with anybody.
We'll register them.
We have to move on now to Daily Sun. I can't take any papers today because I didn't.
You're not meant to read. Today is your boy day.
Daily Sun. PDP considers Obi and Jonathan for 2027. Federal government also in battle of wits. Anglican Church sets up visitation panel over sale of Oka Diocese land. NGE expresses concern over killing of journalists in Gaza, harassment of female publisher by the police. NEC approves new 2026 to 2030 development plan. And there's a formidable gang up to sack me from NNPCL, says Ojulari. Okay, which story are we taking?
PDP. So the Bauchi State Governor, Bala Mohammed, has said PDP is actively courting former President Dr. Goodluck Jonathan and former Governor of Anambra State, Peter Obi, to join the party and contest for the 2027 presidential election. He said that this was after he was asked, on a program, and he said, we're courting Jonathan, and he's not the only person. He says, when they asked him about Obi, he says, have you not seen him in Bauchi several times? Have you not seen him with me? He's my brother, my friend, and one of the most celebrated politicians. You have also seen him within the coalition. Definitely, we are not sleeping. It is just that we don't want to make noise about it. He also said that the PDP lost the 2027 election because it failed to zone the presidential ticket to the south. He says life is always a learning process. When we did it, that is throwing the ticket open in 2023, it was not a pleasant experience, and that was why we lost. I discovered to my surprise that the presidency is a consensus phenomenon. You cannot impose yourself on anybody or any group. What is lesson to learn?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hard lesson to learn.
The NNPC boss was talking, Ojulari, and he was addressing press. He said he raised alarm about he's being attacked. Verbatim, he says, we are under attack. And I repeat again, NNPC, we are under attack. There is no hiding around all the attacks that I have received and all the plans to take me out of the seat. Let us not pretend it is real. For me, it's a real formidable plan. So anybody that tells you that it's fake is not fake. It is true. And then he went on to address all the several issues from the refineries, repairs, to all of that. And, talking about how there's been massive corruption that they're fighting and that how it's fighting back and how they're being targeted.
Okay. So the land sales controversy rocking the Diocese of Oka has caused a lot of bad blood in the church, with the sacking of the Chancellor of the Diocese of Oka, Honorable Justice O.J. Okeke, by Bishop Ibezim. Because of that, the primate of the Church of Nigeria, Anglican Communion, Most Reverend Henry Ndukuba, has set up a visitation panel to look into the sales of the land in the Diocese of Oka, Anambra State. So they said this controversy is surrounding the sale of the land, with up to the tune of 2 billion naira in the Diocese of Oka. So they've called certain people to order. They've set up a date and a panel, and they're begging and praying that all those people that are supposed to appear before that panel should do so.
Okay, moving on to Vanguard. Opposition parties battle INEC over voters' data. Terrorism, DSS files charges against 9 suspects over Benue and Plateau killings. 2027, Amechi rules out stepping down. Diaspora inflows hit $600 million monthly, says Cardoso. That's a lot of money. Court declines to stop Rivers LG poll as police restrict movement. Guild of Editors condemns killing of journalists in Gaza. FG ASU disagree over disagreement, and Dangote Ethiopian signed deal to build $2.5 billion fertilizer plant. Okay, let's go ahead. We have a few more minutes.
The story is okay. So I have the story of the Amici. He said he rules out stepping down. He said the former Minister of Transportation and Chieftain of Africa, and that's ADC, Mr. Rotimi Amici, has declared that no retreat, no surrender in his quest to contest the presidency in 2020. He said that he stated this during the interaction with journalists in Kano after a meeting with a coalition of traders in the state. He said, I declare, he said, and I quote, I will contest the ADC presidential primary, and by God's grace, I hope to win so I can face Tinubu in 2027. He said, I am not stepping down for anyone. Let the people decide who they want to lead. And he went ahead to say that he maintained that every aspirant in the party had the right to seek the ticket, describing the contest as healthy for internal democracy. I think there's been an issue internally, all of them. Yes, all of them want to be.
Did they not face each other squarely in the primaries?
Don't worry now. Let me take diaspora because I like this story. Nigerians in diaspora remittances surged by 200%. I like this story because it's always important for us to remember how important our diaspora is to our economy. They surged 200% to $600 million in the past 2 months. This was according to the Governor of Central Bank, Mr. Olayemi Kodoso. He said this during a foreign exchange profile witnessing major boost. He was at the Delta State Brazil Brazil Business Roundtable in Brazil. And he said that they project to hit about $1 billion by next year. He emphasized that the strengthening of the exchange rate and the improved remittances channels means Nigerians abroad no longer need alternative routes to send money home. According to him, the rising diaspora inflows are diversifying Nigeria's foreign exchange portfolio, reducing over-dependence on oil revenues. It's not all these our children that are jackpying. It's also helping our economy because they're all remitting back home to Nigeria. So our exchange rate is becoming a lot more competitive, and those who used to feel, especially the diasporans used to feel, we have to look for other channels other than means to send our money back home. So
which
now
I found interesting because I don't remember, I think about a month ago when they said in America there was a new policy about monies that will be sent home which will be heavily taxed. So could this be money from other countries apart from America?
So I'm sure it's all diaspora, so I'm sure it includes everybody.
Okay, let me take the Guild of Editors. The Nigerian Guild of Editors are standing by their counterparts journalists around the world, particularly the journalists in Gaza. A statement released by the president of the Nigerian Guild of Editors, Mr. Ezeanaba, and Onwa Uke, the general secretary, says that they're strongly condemning the recent killing of 5 journalists, and they named all 5 of them in Gaza who are in the war front covering and giving balanced reports of what is happening. And, you know, they're being targeted. They said they're targeting and killing those journalists. It's not as if it was one mistaken killing. It was a target to ensure that the eyes of the world do not cover the war crimes in Gaza. I love this.
Okay, that's it. Any other story in Vanguard? Okay, moving on now to the Nigerian Tribune, our final paper this morning. FG targets 1-week passport delivery vows to end racketeering. Let's find a story of not taking excess crude account now over $535,000. Ibadan Convention, PDP set to inaugurate Fintiri, Makinde, Adeleke, others as organizing members. And diabetes fuels more aggressive breast cancer, says study. Ma'am, didn't see that story, I'm sure.
I did actually.
Oh, okay.
So they're just saying that, they're warning that, as we know, the rapidly growing lifestyle disease, diabetes, can fuel aggressive breast cancer tumors due to tiny particles present in the blood known as exosomes. And these are altered by diabetes. Anyway, long story short, we need to be careful lifestyle-wise. Less sugar, move your body more, because for women especially, diabetes may also mean cancer.
That's all we can take on Front Page Review this morning. Let's go on a short break. When we come back, move on to our special feature. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be right back.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person where they for street. That's now why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So, Bobo. It a job for this time.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Aww.
Now we be what's up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it locked.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make yanga?
compound wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here. Nobody better than we, right?
I can whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers.
Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe is achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless.
Amade
Doja Salamadini, I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News.
My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to catch up with all the breaking news, real-time updates and trending stories on the go, right on my phone, no matter where I am. It's quick, easy and always on. And here you can join us by scanning the QR code or using the link on our X and Instagram. Why wait? Come to the side of news that keeps you ahead. TVC News, first with breaking news.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Barkamu da warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Morayo, Afolabi-Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Argentina, champions of the world!
power of faith, music, and praise. This is the Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m., tune in to catch the pulse-pounding beats and soul-stirring melodies that will elevate your faith and leave a lasting impact on your heart. The Max Urban Gospel Chart Show. Every Sunday from 10 a.m. exclusively on Max FM, where we count down the best 20 urban gospel hits from around the world. Get your praise on.
Thanks for staying with us. So welcome to our special episode 3 of the special segment. We have a special feature on Cerelac. So today's episode, we will be diving into a topic that affects every parent, caregiver, and educator out there. Is the ABC of the child's development, understanding educational milestones and cognitive growth in children. We're going to break it down in the simple, memorable way, A, B, and C, which is awareness, building blocks, and confidence and creativity. So ladies, I mean, while I was reading this, I remembered that I'm probably going to talk about the cognitive parts and creativity, because my son, my 6-year-old, just a few days ago was asking me, "Mommy, I'm a bit confused." I said, "What's confusing you?" So scientists tell us that we came from apes and monkeys, and the Bible tells us that the first one was Adam and Eve. Who are we supposed to believe? I said, we've been all of them asking that question for centuries. I said, well, we believe, because we are Christians, we believe that the first one was Adam. Yes, but scientists also, they're very smart. You know, so he started trying to dig, and I said, "Brown, please.
Come on, take over.
Take over this conversation." Of course, I wasn't answering, but he kept going back and forth, because I was asking the questions, like, okay, so who do we believe? Because you tell us that scientists know what they're doing, because they created the phone that we're using. I mean, he went on to tell us all the things that scientists created. So shouldn't they then know? Because we kind of look like monkeys, don't we? I said, so good. I had to just say, I hear you, but because we are Christians, we believe what the Bible tells us, and we believe that, you know. So you're right. When you feed children right, to give them the right nutrients, they have the ability to think and ask questions, cognitive questions, to help them have a better understanding of the world around them. So
your story reminds me of mine when my son was 5 years old. I would never forget. And I think that's the age where they're asking these questions. And he had been asking, we had lost someone earlier, and he had asked me, how come this person has died? And yet daddy's much older than this person, and daddy's still alive. You know, many questions. Right. And I remember then they'll say, be honest when you don't know. So a few times I would say, I don't know. One day he asked me one question. When I said I don't know, he said, "You know what? I just realized. I just figured out that you're not that smart." So yeah, sometimes we nurture them; they become even smarter than us.
Yes, I was able to escape. So for my daughter, I remember when she turned 3, and I bought a cake. I came home, I cooked my usual stand. I was like, "Happy birthday!" I was so tired, and then she walks to me. "Why did you burn me?" YK said, "You feel the serious, important parenting question. What did you say that to get out?" Because I was lost. Why did I burn you? How? You know? So YK said, I later called her to say that I loved her, but YK said that wasn't the question. I should have told her more important things about, you know. But with my son, he is attached to the planets, the universe. I didn't even know all the planets that we had until I had him. He kept talking about exoplanets and all of that. And I don't know where that came from, naturally born and attached to those things. And so fortunately for me, when he decided to ask, why are we Muslims? And I said, thank you. I am ahead of you, I'm ahead of you. I've done a full series on Quran and science. And all of those planets, the way the Quran talks about them in details, I was able to answer him. He says, hey, there was a boom, Abi. There was one big bang theory. I said, yes. And even the end time, everything, how it's linked to the Quran. And he was looking at me, okay, that's why I'm a Muslim. I said, God, thank you. I didn't feel this time. I was way ahead of you.
So proud of you. Yes. So, like, you know how in Canada, where the kids don't start to go to school till like 3-4 years, so you have to homeschool them. So the ability to make sure that your children have all the drawing books, they can build blocks, you know, they make sure that they create all these parks where the kids can go and play. You find out that the right nutrients, you know, and minerals really helps them to be able to start speaking and to be ahead of their classes when they now start going to school. And that's super amazing, because I find the kind of things they say, the kind of things they do, it's so impressive. So the right food and the right nutrients would help them.
Okay, for me, for my first baby, when we started, you know, that first baby syndrome, you know, we're trying to get meals and all of that. So we started using some other cereals we're giving, but I realized that anytime she's not full, she doesn't giggle, she doesn't, you know, she's not always happy and all of that. But when I switched to started giving her Cerelac, because Cerelac had, you know, the normal, maybe they'll have rice-based and wheat-based, but they started mixing up other things in it. You have apple, you have yogurt. I started mixing up all of that. So I realized that since I started giving it to her, she started responding, and most times, you know, she started recognizing voices, started playing around. She was so active. So she really enjoyed her Cerelac time.
To play hymns. So she came out, you know, she now loved music. It was so easy. She was constantly playing. I mean, that first child syndrome caused me to. There's nothing that we know experiments with that first child. Every single thing, you know. And I mean, I was really happy to have her. Now she loves music just because we were consistent in ensuring that the voices and sounds she was hearing was something that was divine. Oh, interesting. So I guess it's important for us to always imbibe Cerelac in what we do. And that's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we continue with our show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
Mealtime.
This is not just the round table. This is the black table.
This is the Black Table, where real men speak the truth about the world we live in, the games we play, the power we chase, and the women who shake it off. Unfiltered.
There's this entitlement to choice.
Unapologetic.
There's something in sociology that said even crime has an advantage in the society.
Unafraid.
In my practice, I found that sometimes the woman is saying honey, but you are hearing monkey.
Sports, politics, culture, women, and what it means to be a man in today's world. No scripts, no safe zones, just grown conversations. So pull up a chair if you're built for it. This is the Black Table.
Imagine a country with over 300 plenty languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self and every person wey dey for street. That's why we dey introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station wey dey unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show Wetin Dey with your brother, your friend Wale Po.
Everywhere.
So Bobo.
Gen Z, you dey chop for this side.
This na Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us. Now we be What's Up Naija crew. Now we they give you wetin dey sup for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Compound wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, you right here.
Nobody better than we, right?
Okay, now whispers be that. Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go here.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government. I will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call a permanent solution.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crumbs of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadedoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC...
Thanks for staying with us. We're still celebrating moi today. It's my exit show, my final wrap-up show today. And I must recognize the fact that the fabrics on my show...
Okay, as they say, all good things come to an end. And today, this morning, we will pause to celebrate a woman whose name has become synonymous with bold conversations, fearless questions, and authentic connection. For over a decade, Dr. Morayo Afolabi-Brown has not just hosted Your View, she has built it, nurtured it, and turned it into a safe space where women, men, and young people across Nigeria could find their voices. As the founder and host, she has been more than a presenter. She has been a sister, a friend, a guide, a bridge between ordinary Nigerians and the issues that matter most. Today, as the Queen of Talk, Dr. Morayo takes her final bow on the show. We do not just say goodbye to a host. We honor a trailblazer, a visionary, and a woman who changed the landscape of daytime television in Nigeria. This tribute is our way of saying thank you, Dr. Morayo Afolabi-Brown, for giving us your heart, your laughter, your wisdom, and your courage. You will forever remain the voice and the spirit of Your View. We love you, sis.
You love you.
So now we have a clip to watch.
When I was interviewed to come into TVC as Deputy Director of Programs, I had told my interviewer, the MD at the time, Nigel, that I want to have a show in mind which I wanted to host. And he was like, that's fine. You know, he had actually given me 30 days to develop a report that would show the work I wanted to do. And the show of a women sitting down together was one of it, and it was approved. Now, you know, on the show, we don't like talking about people. Though. Our objective is not to talk about people, just to use their story as a reference point. So the conversation is that we're happy for her that she's found love. Not sexually active. You're not supposed to know that now before marriage.
Amber?
You're not supposed to know that before marriage. But just in case you know. But if somebody is not, he doesn't like, he or she doesn't like bedroom activity at all.
It's not getting. It's red for me.
Is it amber?
Amber.
Is it green? You are a huge supporter of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's coming into the office. And they talk about this blueprint that not just an ideal, an ideology that's being passed from people.
Thank you very much. And I see these are, instructive learning point that we need to put forward. So I joined him with all sense of humility 20 years ago. I was a general manager in my bank with a corner office. We set up documents called the seed document, so which are Lagos State Economic Development document. We also have what we call a 10-point agenda, right? It's like what I call a team's agenda now.
So now that he's been detained again, what are the next steps? What are you doing?
Of course, we are not going to operate illegally like its abductors.
Now we ask, are you a Yoruba demon?
I'm a man of myself. You call them demons. They don't see them as one. So when they come to party, they come to enjoy themselves. So if they have money and you're handsome, combining the two together. So you're calling them demons, so that's it.
Now, what are your general thoughts on this? Would you agree to it?
Thank you for staying with us, sweetheart.
I wanted to clap.
Today's not a crying day, but Nima, you've been on the show, at least for those of us here right now, the longest. What has the experience been with the queen of talk, Morayo Afolabi-Brown?
So I'm not a cry girl. But I'm a very, very tough girl, you know that. But yesterday when I was asked, because TVCE had a send forth for her yesterday, and when we were supposed to describe her in one word, and I said quick thinking. Without quick thinking, nobody could have hosted this show and brought out the best in all of us. So we are different women, and I see Morayo do this every morning. Sometimes my thoughts don't totally pan out together immediately. But she spots it. She spots that decent voice quickly and tells the others, let's hear. When Nima is on her own shouting, and BC is going with, or Tokwe is going with a dissenting, or, that lone, she knows how to quickly make that point the show. And that's how we trended. And, it's a skill that she didn't, nobody is born with it, but she was quick to grow into it. And that made the show. That's one gift that Morayo has that I would always remember her for. Then there's another thing I must talk about. What Morayo did is a risk most people would not take. She was, she sat on the board as Deputy Director of Programs when I was auditioned. And she was spotting intelligence as opposed to looking at how I was dressed. A lot of people would have said, okay, the hijab, I go to a lot of places. I have attended a lot of interviews before I joined the TV, and my hijab was a discussion. The size of it, the length of it, and all of that. When I came here, even though I saw a lot of people were confused about Mama Bori Loni, and I got a lot of heat, she took that risk. And that's why it's 12 years, give it a few months, it'll be 12 years that you've had a fully covered woman express herself as freely as she wants to on a TV station. So nobody wants to know whether it is my religion that says that I should not support buying of semen. But I would say it here, and it will be allowed here, instead of controlling the narrative and telling me what to say, which would have made me maybe stay 6 months here. But I was able to, because I saw it was a safe space to thrive, to say what I wanted, how I felt about it. I just want to say thank you, Mo, because we've had our differences. We grew apart and together, and a lot of fights. But I have deep respect for you. Very serious respect, because this risk you've taken has made me. I am not a content creator. I have following that is iconic. Thank you for the opportunity. A lot of people would have instead discussed the things that would have discouraged my attempt at this. A lot of us also, we see that we have a balanced table of tribes, religion.
Thank you, Nim. Well done, Nima. It's fine. Ooh, bittersweet moments today for us. So to the last bonds on the show, Amaka and Ramato actually joined us 2 years now. So, but Amaka, you also had the honor and privilege of also knowing Morayo before you joined the show. Please just tell us
Okay,
bit of your
so
experience.
Morayo is Mo, my darling, my friend, my sister before I joined the show. And I really admire Morayo a lot. I admire, you know how she, on the show, she has this very strict, I call her hard girl personality. But she's quite vulnerable, you know, as in behind the scenes. And that's what I love about Morayo. And that's what actually brought us together, right? We share a lot. We share a lot. And I love the fact that she knows who she is in terms of not being shaken or afraid to give other people the spotlight to shine. Even during the show, you see that she makes sure that everybody has their voices heard, that you have the opportunity to shine. And then even when you're trying to make a point and you're not coming across the way you should, she goes back as the moderator and then, you know, and then helps you showcase that point so that you can shine.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's an amazing attribute of a leader. If someone tells me, describe Morayo in one word, I say Morayo is a leader.
Yeah.
She's empathetic. She's sweet. She knows how to balance everybody on this table so that there's no fight. And she makes sure that after the show that we have a balanced house and that we are peace.
Yeah.
So regardless of our fights on this table, we have peace behind the scenes. And that's the truth. Yeah. And that's thanks to Morayo's leadership. Yeah. And we don't take that for granted. Yeah. And I love you so much. Yeah. And I'm grateful for the fact that we are friends and sisters for this show. And I know that will continue forever.
Yeah, good. Ramatu. Thank you.
I don't know. Recently, as of some days back, I started thinking, I was like, this is so short. Like, I just joined the show and she's exiting. And we're just getting to know ourselves more because when I joined, I was, you know, looking forward to kind of like, okay, making sure that I bring out myself, do better and all. And every single time I go to meet her, she's always like, don't worry, you are doing very well. It takes time. She'll always encourage me and make me feel better after the show. And I just want to thank you for your patience. I want to thank you for this platform. I want to thank you for everything. I know the time is short, but I know that I still have you and I can always come to you at any time. Anytime I need help in anything. Thank you so much for the friendship.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you. So knowing Morayo, just having the Your View ladies was not enough for her. She decided, no, another demographic needs to be called into this. And she created the Your View Pigeon. And we have some of the ladies here with us in the audience. Dami, please, go ahead.
If I'm going to talk about my Lagos sister, I hold that very personal because one of the things that made me love her from afar was because I was sentimental about the fact that, she's also from Lagos. Being somebody that we just joined last year in February, and I remember I had met her the previous year in November, before last year, February, and I was an MC at an event and she was the moderator, and I read her name. I talked about her profile a bit, and after the show, I don't know if she remembers, but she walked up to me and she said, that was good. And you know this women supporting women sometimes, when you say, women don't support women, I said, such a person in a high position, like we look at her up there, and she walked up to me and said, that was a nice presentation you made. She does not, like Amaka said, she doesn't fear to share the spotlight. There was a while back, a few weeks back, she just called me and said, Dami, I put your name in one event as host. I've never even seen you do it, but I know you can do it. This belief is high. I remember when her brother was going to get married too, she said, Dami, you are the one doing our laga, and that's on period. And you know, for the fact that when I gave her my fee, she said, is this Arale price? Or I said, extremely Arale price. And she didn't go beyond that. She didn't price me down to say, we. And I was still stunned. I was telling my partner that such a woman really exists. Even in media and broadcasting, the way we always say is quite toxic. So I want to say thank you, Morayo, for opening your arms and opening your doors. You never say no. I don't know how you do it. You're so magnanimous and you love everybody. You carry us along. You want us to be seen and to be heard. And when we make errors, you still correct us in love. Thank you so much for everything. I love you, sister.
I would say that this is a
It's a very surreal moment. You know how sometimes they say, sometimes you never value or appreciate what you have until you lose it? No, this is not one of those moments, right? From the very first time that I walked into my interview to take this job, she was sitting right in front of me. And I have to be honest, I have never received the most enchanting smile and welcoming aura that I received from a woman who was famous, who is great, who just lights, like, so I know that I carry light, but you know how when light encounters light, it's just a beautiful moment. And that's how I remember her by the very first time I, met her in person. Just light, radiant light, very welcoming. She appreciated at the time I was wearing like a skin cut. She was so effusive with her compliments. And from that day onwards, I have so much respect for this woman right here because there's a way she carries herself. When Morayo is walking, even though you know that there's how she walks, she swings from, but it's beautiful. It carries strength. Her poise, her dignity, her composure is so palpable. And even with the way that she carries her work, very consistent. You can see heart and soul in everything that she does. I always say to her that from afar, I'm not too close to her outside of the show, but every time I just open Instagram and I see her, it's like I'm starstruck. I'm just looking into the eyes of a woman who is larger than life. She might not even know it herself. Yeah. And so I'm truly grateful. It's been a short time. I wish we had more time, but I'm hoping that something else can blossom, even as you're leaving. I'm hoping that you and I can still connect in many more ways, but I just want to appreciate my gratitude to you for who you are, for the impact that you have created, for the legacy, for the doors that you have opened for us as women, for giving us a voice, for taking us as we are and just inspiring us to be so much more. Yeah. We cannot thank you enough. I pray that your light continues to shine. Yeah. I cannot wait to see the next huge feats that you go on to accomplish. Yeah. And I just want to give you your flowers while you're still. I wish I already gave you a bouquet of flowers, but I'll still send more most likely. Thank you so much, Morayo. We love you.
So Abigail, I'm waiting for the pigeon flavor.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Okay, make her bring the pigeon coming here. When I meet Morayo, now one of the finest aura I don't see. When you enter a room and you feel at peace. Now waiting I see. And when they look person face and they try to find expression. And the expression always they pleasant. And sometimes I they ask how this face they be when she they upset. I they want know. On the table when we sit down like this, the discussion they always get a different fire. Everybody they carry their own vibe, but when Morayo sit down for table, it always gets one different vibe. And you go just they express yourself. They look back whether they step on any toe or not. Morayo na the queen of originality. She believes say make you come as you be. And her vision now say make you be that thing. And if she say maybe that vision, they go as she think she go tell you and she go try to how did they talk counsel you to be that person where she see you to be. Sometimes say go no. Now I no go fit talk more say Morayo na people's person. When we come in, and I don't they do the show for years, and then we just come in, nobody they make you feel like say, okay, I'm bigger than you just they come. She be people's person. I remember our retreat. If you come the crowd, you don't know who the boss be. Everybody did the same level. Nobody they look you down. Nobody they say, okay, what is she wearing? What thing should they drive? She be that kind of person, and she don't impact life well for inside this our show. One thing why I learned from her, even though I know say they don't throw dust at me, being on TV and being in the public, everybody won't hold everything where you talk. Both the one you talk and the one where you no talk. People go one drag you, the ones who like you and the ones who no like you. They go one make mountain out of small things. But I see how she they handle the dust where they throw at her. And then I just tell myself, like when one of those times they were dragging her, she just said, what are they saying? Me, I know they read. I'm not reading. I'm not reading. So she has this graceful personality, and I don't doubt that wherever she's going, whatever she's going to do, she will not excel because she's excellent herself.
Yeah.
Morayo, I have not told you this, but I admire you. If I have to call one or two women that I truly respect, it's you, because you are a personified leadership. How do I put it? You're someone that knows how to lead by example. And today, I pray that whatever you're going to do, touch, and wherever you're going to proceed to, the Lord will continue to lead you, protect you, guide you, and give you the wisdom. I love you, and I respect you.
So thank you, Abigail. We will be going on a short break, and then we'll come back and share more love.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.
The world needs moms. With a splash of golden terra oil, a mom can transform a frown into a smile, change no thanks into yes please, resolve family feuds without blowing a whistle. Providing tasty family meals is all that matters. Where there are moms, there is love. Golden Terra Oil, pour pure love.
Mealtime is game on. Meet my Sure Bet Game Changer, made from natural ingredients to deliver game-changing chicken aroma and taste for my whole team.
Mom, why did we not use this before?
Upgrade your chicken game with game-changing chicken flavor from Maggi Chicken.
In the heart of Africa's largest economy, a silent transformation is unfolding. At the center of it all is Conga Group, an ecosystem of innovation, commerce, and capability.
Our goal was simple, yet ambitious, to build robust infrastructure that simply connects.
Conga Group, the e-commerce group you trust.
The MTN Mega Billion promo is here. Dial *900# and recharge 100 Naira or more before 5 p.m. and you could be a millionaire. At 7 p.m., all cash prizes will be paid directly into your Momo account. Dial *900#. Start recharging now and stand a chance to win big in the MTN Mega Billion promo.
Life, they say, is what happens when we're busy making other plans. Right from time, I had my whole dream unfolding ahead of me, ticking all the boxes in my academic journey. I was that child made for the future, but one day, life took a different turn. I lost my father, my sponsor. The loss of my father was the loss of my whole dream. Every day I worked tirelessly to hold my life together, but the gap felt too wide. Until Nell Fund came with a beacon of hope.
Imagine what the Nelfund Student Loan Initiative is doing in the lives of many Nigerian students, giving them a future. Nigeria has never had it so good. This government is putting more smiles on the faces of the people more than ever before. Renewing hopes, rebuilding Nigeria. Powered by Citizen Connect Initiative.
When I was interviewed to come into TVC as Deputy Director of Programs, I had told my interviewer, the MD at the time, Nigel, that I wanted to have a show in mind which I wanted to host. And he was like, that's fine. You know, he had actually given me 30 days to develop a report that would show the work I wanted it to do. And the show of a women sitting down together was one of it, and it was approved.
Now, you know, on the show, we don't like talking about people. Though. Our objective is not to talk about people, just to use their story as a reference point. So
The conversation is that we're happy for her, that she's found love. Not sexually active. You're not supposed to know that now before marriage.
Amber,
you're not supposed to know that before marriage. But just in case you know. But if somebody is not, it doesn't like, he or she doesn't like bedroom activity at all.
It's not getting. It's red for me.
Is it amber?
Amber.
Is it green? You are a huge supporter of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's coming into the office. And they talk about this blueprint that it's not just an ideal, an ideology that's being passed from people.
Thank you very much. And I see these are, instructive learning point that we need to put forward. So I joined him with all sense of humility 20 years ago. I was a general manager in my bank with a corner office. We set up documents called the seed document, so which are Lagos State Economic Development document. We also have what we call a 10-point agenda, right? It's like what I call a team's agenda now.
So now that he's been detained again, what are the next steps? What are you doing?
Of course, we are not going to operate illegally like its abductors.
Now we ask, are you a Yoruba demon?
I'm a man of myself. You call them demons. They don't see them as one. So when they come to party, they come to enjoy themselves. So if they have money and you're handsome, combining the two together. So you're calling them demons, so that's it.
Now, what are your general thoughts on this? Would you agree to a 5-year renewal of a marital contract?
Now, we will agree on responsibilities in the house, documented. Yes, because sometimes you use mouth to agree on these things. I've been in this matter for 9 years. we have used mouth to agree, it did not work.
So before you came in, we're talking about Olori Sekinat's comments that all men, that there's no, the man that doesn't cheat hasn't been born.
I partially disagree with what Olori said.
We have this New Year's Eve party. She drank 5 bottles of beer.
Back down. Back down.
We were screaming. Then she started to display.
I think about you every time. Yeah. Wako siemi. Ololufemi. You know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Yeah. Wako siemi. Ololufemi. You know you always on my mind. I think about you every time. Wako sihemi. Yeah. Wendo usingizi. Wendo wangu mliwaza. Nasiba na masikio. Hakuna kunipumbaza. Natamani masaa.
So if you're a good girl over 40 and you really desire marriage, right? And unfortunately you did everything right. You did everything our parents asked you to do, and still you're not married. Marriage is not the end of the world or not the start of the world. Find happiness for yourself.
Thank you for staying with us. We are celebrating a phenomenal woman on her very last day on a show that she's created and championed. And we have all heard from the ladies here on the show. And we'll be listening also from all the some of the members in the audience. We'll be getting your tweets on. We're asking you to join the conversation by sharing your tributes and calling us on 02016350213, 09024163440. You can share your tweet with us at TVC Connect using the hashtag YourViewTVC. And we cannot wait to hear from you, your tributes, your opinions, your love for the phenomenal Dr. Morayo Afolabi-Brown.
Okay, so let me quickly take...
So we have
So Debbie, please, could you pass it on?
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I count it a really big honor to be here today. I mean, Dr. Mo, as I fondly call her, is the kind of example. So I work with children, and I'm privileged today to have some children here see the kind of Nigeria that we talk about in the classroom. I mean, this is practical. This is, for me, is excellence with grace. This is one woman who has defined broadcasting with a lot of excellence. I remember when I came as a guest host on the show, and I was going to meet Dr. Mo for the first time. I thought I had to be a certain way just to appeal right. But seeing her, she just broke all the walls, and she did something remarkable. She had just written her book then. You know, I was excited. I saw it. I was going to pay for it because, I mean, you put a value, you put a price on something you value. So I was going to put a price on it. But she said, no, Ronke, I'm going to give this to you and I'll autograph it because I think you've got stuff. She hadn't even heard me speak on the show. I mean, this is someone, every other person has said, this is someone who just enjoys putting the spotlight on everyone. She makes our mornings brighter. You guys are here watching from the house. I mean, there's something bright about the conversation that just wants to keep you going. I like the fact that she brings balance to the show. She's the soul of the show, and we've come to love her so much just from hearing her speak. I love the way she welcomes people, the way she receives. There's so many guests that come on the show, the way she talks about, you know, when we're about to start and she gets to tease you in and out. I mean, she's one person that you just want to have in your space.
Thank you so much. We have a call. We have a caller online. Justice from Ajegunle. Welcome to the show. Justice. Okay, we've lost Mr. Justice. Ronke, please, could you pass it to Kemi? Okay.
My name is Adeleke Kafayat Kemi. I am a classroom teacher, and I've been watching the show ever since I relocated back to Lagos. And Dr. Morayo is someone who has impacted my life positively. Also, Mrs. Dr. Nima and Miriam Longe, they have impacted my life so much, and I carry all the lessons I watch on the show everywhere I go, you know, also trying to impact life. And I'm so grateful that I watched the show. I'm so grateful to be part of this show today. And I wish Dr. Morayo all the best.
Okay, thank you so much. We have Mr. Yakub from Dokemo on the line.
Yes, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Wow, this is so soon. Are you listening to me, everyone?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Wow, what can I say? Dr. Mo, let me just say this. I could remember the first time that I have opportunity to see her face to face when I came to TVC station. And then I could remember that time, the day he said, during the Ramadan period, when Morayo was looking for who is Yakubu was. And then when she finally started on me, that very particular day, the kind of hug that she gave to me that day, I couldn't resist it, that I'm fasting. I don't have anything to hug her. See, Morayo, you have made some of us, because even here in Dokemu, some people say your friend. In fact, the day that I heard that you are going, I was not even know. If a friend called me, say your friend is leaving, I say you are joking. We are not in April Fool. Don't April Fool me here. But let me just say this, please. Permit me to say this, and then I would like you to say amen to all this, and then in one word, Morayo, and then I want to say it in Arabic, and then please, every one of us there in the studio should say amen to this. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allahumma Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim.
Amen. Thank you. Yes. This has been a long-term relationship.
Yes.
Thank you, Dami. Dami is, who is the next person? Okay.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, Dami.
Hi, Mo. Congratulations. There's something I want to say that a lot of people don't know here. Just before the show, just before Morayo created the show, I think 2012 or 2013, she called me to say, Damilola, would you be part of this show in 2012? But unfortunately, that year, I was traveling to the UK for my master's, so I couldn't. I wish I had joined, but, you know, I mean, of course, I had to travel and everything. And I'm trying to buttress what the other lady said about, Morayo just being free-spirited about, trying to get a lot of women on board. Not because I know that when we speak about women supporting women, not a lot of women support women, but Morayo is one woman that she tries to get everybody involved, and I think that's one of the very good traits of a leader. A leader should be able to carry everyone along. And Morayo, on this very day, as you exit TVC, I pray that everything you set out to do, I pray that the good Lord will, bring it into fruition. You have become a force to be reckoned with within the broadcasting and media space in Nigeria. I pray you'll continue to thrive, and I pray that, everything you set out to do will, come to fruition in Jesus' name. I'm super duper happy for you. Congratulations, my darling sister friend.
Thank you. We have a caller, Evelyn from Iju Shaga. Please, ladies. Oh, it looks like we lost that. Please,
so
for
YouTube comments. I was going to interpret the prayer that Yakub had done for Morayo. He's asking God to bless her with all the goodness of this world and the goodness of the hereafter, and grant her Jannah at the end of her life. And Dr. Mildred Ajebon was saying on YouTube that this one, resonates with me. She said, all I can say is, I bless you, Morayo. You have revolutionized Talk TV in Nigeria. I am confident that you will bring innovation and insight into your new role. Best wishes for the future. And I really love that. Aruleba Oluwakemi says, ladies boss lady herself. Only one queen of talk show TV #1. We love you. Olufumi JSK says, I have been with the program from inception. I just love Morayo so much. Don't know her from Adam, but I've just stuck with her. I feel her pain, her joy, and all, and I'm sure I will surely miss you, Morayo.
Okay, let me take this call from Samuel. Hello, Samuel.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning, Samuel. We can hear you.
Yeah, Morayo. It does like the name is like. Anytime I see her on TV, I become so happy. I find joy on TV. What as being a mentor, silent mentor. I'm a therapist and I see what she has been doing. Silently, she might not know that she's doing it, but she has motivated a lot of people. It's not only about females or ladies, both men and women. Everybody gets their share of take from Morayo. I don't even know the name to call her. But Auntie Morayo, well done. One thing I will leave you with is that please, anywhere you are going, keep mentoring, keep inspiring. You are inspiration to a lot of us. God bless you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Okay.
Can I take Mr. Tijani? Because, there's no way if we take Yakuba, we don't take our own people. So, Mr. Tijani, our in-house commenter, says, as you bid farewell to your incredible show, Your View, on TVC, I want to express my deepest appreciation for the impact you've had on your viewers worldwide. Your dedication to sparking meaningful conversations and inspiring thoughtful discussions has left an indelible mark on the hearts of many. Your show was more than just a program. It was a platform for voices to be heard, perspectives to be shared, ideas to be explored. You touched lives, challenged minds, and brought people together through your passion for Your View. As you move on to your new areas of human endeavor, I want to assure you that your legacy will live on. The lessons you've shared, the laughter you've brought, and the insights you've provided will continue to resonate with audience for years to come. As you embark on this new chapter, remember that your talents, expertise, and charisma will undoubtedly open doors to new opportunities. Don't be afraid to explore, innovate, and push boundaries. Your passion and creativity will continue to inspire and uplift others. I am excited to see where your journey takes you next. Know that you are not just living behind a show, you are living behind a legacy of love, laughter, and learning. Beautiful. Keep shining your light, Morayo. You've earned every bit of success that comes your way.
Thank you. Beautiful. We have a caller. Mr. Ajibola. Good morning.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
We can hear you. Please go on.
Hello.
Okay, thank you.
Let me just hold my chest. Morayo, I just want to greet you this morning. I just want to pray for you that keep being the person that you are. I've been watching this show about 13 years ago. You gave me hope. When I don't have friends, I don't have anybody around me, I tune into TVC. Each time I watch your show, I have hope, I have future, I have everything. And it has been helping me a lot. And I know you are going to higher places. Your family, everything around you, the Lord will keep you. We shall hear great testimony about you, more testimony. And I know that the show will not die. We'll keep on going. When you see I want to show, you know that this is your seed. God will keep on helping you in the mighty name of Jesus.
Amen. Amen. Thank you. Thank you. We have one more person in the audience.
All right. I am Sir James BFR, and I'm also a media personnel. So I'm going to speak from a media perspective. I think Dr. Morayo, let me start. I'm going to mention three things here. One is the way she anchors the program. She anchors the program not just like a woman, but as a man and a woman image. You know, she tries to monitor how when the tension is going, you know, imbalance, she tries to calm the, you know, the situation. That is one thing I respect her for. That is on one hand. Then the other one is this. I don't know if no one has spoken about this. Her sitting position.
No.
As someone who anchors the program, some of you can testify that she's supposed to sit at the center, but because of her humility, she decides to take that part where, you know, other girls would have sit. I think she deserves a round of applause for that. That's a sense of humility from her that I've observed from her. I mean, I try to observe that and I appreciate her for that. The third one is this. When I got to hear about her leaving TVC, let me say retiring, I mean, it was quite early for me to hear because a woman of substance from her shouldn't be in the media space. But unfortunately, the media in Nigeria has not given space for people to enjoy the media so much. That is why someone of this good substance cannot stay in the media industry for that long and then for people to enjoy her the more. It is so unfortunate in the media industry that a good substance of this is leaving the industry. Unfortunately, like I said. But Ma, I wish you good luck in all that you do. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll read a message. Someone has sent you a beautiful message. This person says, "Dear Morayo, I have not cried this much for a stranger like I'm doing now. Where do I start from? When I came into the UK in 2019, I was so lonely, and seeing you on your view every single morning helped me through my sad moments. When I started having babies and I was even more stressed, your view was a ray of hope, particularly when the topics discussed resonated with me. When TVC was attacked with you and Tokwe in the studio, I went on my knees crying and praying to God to protect you. I talk about you defensively like you are my sister. Morayo, I love you because you are real. May God bless you. Bless you. I wish you a very blessed and bright future. Love always, Alero Rupi from Manchester." Thank you.
Okay,
More messages.
so there's a message on YouTube. Fadiki, she said, "Morayo, thanks for creating your view. Even my remote control refuses to change the channel." Then there's another one that says that I am a diehard fan. That's Itunu Adejumo. She said, "I am a diehard fan of Mo. My hobby introduced your view to me, and since then, I fell in love with the show because of Morayo Afolabi-Brown. I so much adore her." Then there's a funny one here. Someone said, Brick House Capital said, "Where is our online in-law, Mr. Brown? We want him to come and sing for our Morayo. Morayo, sweetheart, we love you."
We love you.
Okay, Yetunde Shonaike says, "Dr. Morayo, must you go? You are making me emotional this morning. Wish you and your family well in future endeavors." Oluwa Fumi Joy says, "Dear Mo, you're grace personified. Thank you for making women to be seen. I wish you God's blessings and wisdom in your new heights." Childish says, "I want to appreciate Auntie Morayo for everything. I followed the show since its inception, and I have had the opportunity of being on the show in 2019 to talk about building confidence in children.
Yeah.
I remember just watching the clips. It took me way back. So it's been a decade plus, so, and to us it seems like just a year because we do it every day. I you know, watching the clips showed our progressive growth over the years. Thank you, Ma. Well done.
Yeah,
well done.
So, you know, you just mentioned children, and amongst the audience today, we have many children. Many times people will think that Morayo just speaks to adults, but there are so many children who are impacted by this show. And we have a young boy here who would like to say a thing or two.
My name is Shadida Michael, and from the things I've heard everyone saying about Miss Morayo, I've seen that she, at her high standard and position, she has shown herself to be someone who is kind, loving, and is always ready to help those who need it. She is a person of integrity who is always true to her word and does what she says she is going to do. I have not really followed TVC. I don't know what they really do because I don't watch it. But I've seen that she shares her spotlight with those who she sees have talents, and she does not let it go easily. When she sees that those who have shown talents once and are starting to lose it, she is always there to bring them back up to where they are meant to be.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
He listens.
Okay, we'll be going on a commercial break right now, and when we come back, we'll continue the love and the tributes pouring in for Morayo on her final show on Your View.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday Morning on Your View. I am Morayo Afolabi-Brown. I am Morayo Afolabi-Brown. I am Morayo Afolabi-Brown. I will together was one of it, and it was approved. My dad. Mwah.
Imagine a country with over 320 languages. Why you go the only focus on Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo? Where we get a common language, where they unite everybody from Oga to even Madam self, and every person where they for street. That's why we introduce you 89.9 Yanga FM, the #1 urban pidgin radio station where they unite us all. From the award-winning breakfast show, Waiting Day, with your brother, your friend, Wale Po.
Everywhere. So, Bobo. This is not Cruise Express.
And this go be the best 4 hours of our life. Country people, make una join us.
Oh.
Now we be what's up, Naija crew. Now we they give you what they sub for inside we country.
Yes, so
keep it loud.
If God be your papa, why you not gonna make younger?
Compound wahala.
Now here we dey settle all the matter.
Bro, we right here.
Nobody better than we, right?
How can I whispers be that? Make I just be the last sensible voice where you go hear.
Now we be 89.9 Yanga FM.
Good morning, Marina Station and all the passengers. Efficient, it's comfortable.
This development will go a long way in reducing congestion and emission.
The trains are long-term solution to Lagos traffic challenges.
This is where we take the final, decisions on policies, programs of government that will have to ensure that, the narration of Lagos as a PLC is taken very, very seriously.
This is a major pedestrian bridge linking Oyingo here to Apapa Road over there.
With this overpass, we are providing what we call permanent solutions.
This place is one of the most dangerous areas at the biosecurity environment.
This can go into the news and every crimes of your neighborhood.
Our goal is to remain as Africa's model megacity, to move our GDP from the 5-6 position to the 3rd position, and we believe it's achievable with all the commitments we have.
Explore the city of Lagos, where dreams are made and possibilities are endless. Amadidoja Salamadini. I live in Lagos, inside Lagos.
I'm Nifemi Oguntoye, news anchor with TVC News. My day is usually busy and it's difficult keeping up with breaking news stories, trending stories, business news, stock exchange and what have you. But with TVC News on WhatsApp, I'm able to...
Thank you for staying with us. And as you know, we're still celebrating Morayo Afolabi-Brown on the final show she has today. And we're still taking messages from YouTube.
Okay, so that's...
Let me take from Engineer Tijani. So there was the younger Mr. Tijani earlier. So Engineer Tijani says, to Morayo, it's an emotional moment for me, and I can only describe you with the alphabets from your name. M, motivational. O, organized. R, respectful. A, awesome. Y, young at heart. And O, obliging. You have started from the sky, so the sky is no longer your limit. You're soaring into space. Thank you for your kind heart to all your view fans.
Thank
from
you.
Engineer Jibola Tijani.
Thank you. We also have one more person in the audience. Emanuela.
Okay. My name is Emanuela Abiodun, and ever since I can remember, I've been watching your view since I was my day ones, because my mom have been watching it since when I was small. And what I can say about her is that she's a leader, and when I say leader, she possesses social equity, she possesses equality. She's open. She's talented, and she knows how to carry her things well, strategize and put things in order. Now I have to say that she's a leader and a role model, and she has carried on a legacy, and I have to say that may God lead her on as she's going.
Yeah. Thank you. So Morayo, I haven't spoken. I have to say something. I mean, everyone has described you exactly as you are. You know, one thing with someone who is like you is that there's no need to tell any lies. It's so easy to describe you because this is who you truly are. But I will say something about how the show has grown over the years and the people behind the show. So you see us all here, seated here. There's a reason why it works, the chemistry works. It's because there's someone, you know, who has decided no matter what happens, I'm willing to take the fall. I'm willing to put myself low so that this works. There have been many times I feel like Morayo should tell everyone off and speak rudely and let them know who the whatever she is, you know, but she decides always, you know, we need to hear everyone out. We need to understand everyone, because what is important is that these women keep showing off authentically and they're happy at where they work. So your humility, it's not, and when I talk about humility, I'm not saying someone that is just down and out. I'm talking of someone who understands the strength that comes with it, who looks at the bigger picture, who is always willing to stay back, you know, so that this will work. Many ventures like this haven't lasted long because some people want to show you that you've shown the younger ones, and for all of us here that you continue to inspire and motivate you. I love you so much, sis, and I wish you only the best. In fact, I'm sure that you're going on to the very best. Well done, sis. I love you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So you have heard us all talk so glowingly about you, well, today. And we'd just like to hear from you.
Yeah.
Your thoughts so far.
I must say that told myself I wasn't going to cry, but I am overwhelmed.
Yeah,
I'm grateful for the love, all that's been said. I thank TVC for the platform. I told the SMT yesterday that whatever happens after today is their success, because they built this brand, and they should be proud of whatever it is that we move forward to. I thank the amazing ladies. You guys have been awesome. You know, I love the diversity. And what keeps this show is that diversity, the fact that everybody's voice must count. I'm happy that we have grown to a strong brand. Each of us are individual. And I love the work that's been done at the background, the producers, Dolapo Maradesa, Bumi Omokeoa, and Okwe Shenjobi. They have been the lifeblood that makes sure that this engine moves. TVC, the entire management team have given us a platform to shine, to be who we want to be. And I'm grateful to them. 12 years is no joke. And I thank all the other ladies. BC is not here, Tokwe is not here, YK is not here, but their heart and soul is also here. But I think for me, what is most important to say this morning is that your view is not Morayo's show. Your view is women's show, is our show. Is the people's show, and your view must continue to live on. You know, I like that people love what I have done, which I'm grateful to, but the brand Your View is beyond me. It has grown outside me, and my prayer is that the brand continues to build bigger, bigger, and better, so that young people can always come in and find their voice. Because the objective is for women to have a platform for expression, regardless of your religion, your age, your marital status, your education, your knowledge, your exposure. Here, your voice is heard. And I thank all the ladies. Nima, you came in specifically for a job to do, to represent the Islamic woman's voice. And you've done that excellently. And that I'm very proud of. Mariam, you came in to give a voice to those women in the middle belt that we don't really hear about. People don't see them as educated, exposed, and you came in and you stood your ground, and people were able to see beyond what they know of your kind. Same thing with you, Ramatu. You came to lead a community in their voice. Amakatu, you are here to represent the southeastern part of our country, saying we have a voice. Everybody must represent it. Same with Tokwe, same with YK. YK is not a Christian, she's not a Muslim, but she has a voice because she's a traditional worshipper, but she must also be heard. And I love the fact that, yes, there have been fights. We don't see it, and as Miriam said, I always put the show forward. So my only advice is that we would always bicker. There would always be issues. But please remember, your view must stand. Your view must not die. Your view everything is put aside for the show. After the show, I can pull out your hair, I can do it, but that 2 hours, 9 a.m. to 11 o'clock, the brand must stand, and the people must see that which this show stands for, because these young ones are watching us. And so thankful. So Mariam, thank you. Thank you for hosting the show today. I mean, you got me. I'm not going to lie.
Such an honor.
I'm so happy. And above all, I thank my husband, Femi Afolabi-Brown. He's always that person that supports me from the back. He has sent me a message to stop crying, so yeah, I'll stop crying. But thank you very much, Brown, for always being there for me. You've been there from day one, and I know you'll be there continuously. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, we love you. We'll take one more person in the audience.
I think we have from the producer, one of the producers.
Okay. So we, from the perspective of the producers representing my bosses at the MCR or PCR, you know that job that when you wake up in the morning, you are happy to go to work just because you're going to see one particular person. I think that's Dr. Morayo Afolabi-Brown. She has shown that in the media space, it's easy to forget people that work behind the scene. But with her, it's never like that. She always carries you along, always carrying you along. And you don't even have that mindset that you're working behind the scene. And I think I also mentioned yesterday when we did the send forth in TVCE that you're my biggest role model. You've shown women that you can have the career, you can have the marriage, you can be humble, you can be a celebrity, and you can be very, very, very humble. Dr. Morayo is very humble. Thank you for changing the narrative, especially in the case of women.
Okay.
We'll take a message too.
Okay, Adene Jibolande says, I have influenced every member of my family to watch the show. Everyone knows my 9 a.m. schedule is your view. I wish you all the best, and I pray God grants you all your heart desires. Hafsa says, yes, so it's our view. We will continue to let it count, and in many decades to come, even those yet to be born will come and celebrate you on the show you birthed. Olufumi JSK says, Oluwa Morayo, I dare your back like hunchback. Anywhere you go, I follow. Wish you all the best in your future endeavors. You are the real deal.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So, Mo, we got you.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
So,
yes, you did.
Every conversation here has carried a piece of you. And now I'm going to pause to let you carry the final moment. I now gracefully pass the mic to the Queen of Talk TV. Yay! As we hand you the honor of closing the show in your own words.
Thank you very much. Before I close, I must thank Lillian Ranganath of the Le Crystal Gorge Place. She provided the fabric, the luxury fabric that I'm wearing. Thank you so much, Lillian. It was such an amazing connection with Sophia, who they came together and made this. So this lace was provided by Lillian. Thank you, Le Crystal George Place, for this wonderful fabric. She actually was also the one who gave us the fabric we used during the Diversity Day 2 years ago. She provided the outfit we wore. And so she came back when she found out about my exit. She said, no, I have to dress you up. Thank you for providing the lace. I'm so grateful for this contribution to today's show. Finally, my final words. Honestly, everybody has been asking me, so what next? I want to go and sleep first. Sleep, hibernate, and you see, your view was an assignment, right? Your view was an assignment to give women a platform for expression. And I think I'm happy that your view has birthed similar shows across the country. Many stations have replicated the exact same format, which we are happy about. We want to share the format. Everybody replicate it in Pidgin, we've done that. Replicate it in Igbo, replicate it in Hausa, in Ishekiri, in every language, because women must have a platform for expression. So we are happy about that. But I guess the next phase right now is another assignment, and I'm grateful to God for this opportunity, and definitely you will be hearing from me soon.
Yes.
Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you Monday. No, we'll see you with your view Pidgin tomorrow.
Yes.
Right. And then the ladies will continue the show without me on Monday. And please continue to support your view because it's your show. Have a fabulous weekend. See you there. Thank you.
Back and front and forth. You're my woman, my lady, my one and my only. I know get it shaky. Yeah, me why your dog. Now you making me want to tell you I love you like 100 times. Oh, I breathe differently. Oh, see you differently. Yeah, I miss Valentine. And can't say you are mine. Get many things I want to do for you. So fuck all the boys where they knock your door.